Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Terima kasih kepada pendengar setia DNA podcast Dunia Nadi Akhirat. Kita sekarang ni berada season kedua, episod pertama. Alhamdulillah, after almost 1 year kita dah lalui season pertama, pelbagai topik yang menarik yang kita telah DNA kan setiap topik itu. Dan season yang kedua ini kita our team, DNA team telah merangka pelbagai episod-episod yang menarik yang orang kata dapat memberi manfaat, ilmu dan orang kata pencerahan kepada ramai pendengar, terutamanya rakyat Malaysia ataupun di Nusantara. Target kita sebenarnya di DNA podcast ni bukanlah untuk kita menjadi satu podcast yang dapat cover semua topik, tapi at least topik-topik kita ni adalah topik untuk mendidik masyarakat ke arah masyarakat yang lebih prihatin tentang ilmu, prihatin tentang empathy, prihatin tentang mental health dan prihatin tentang kepimpinan. Alright, kita ada tetamu undangan hari ini. Tetamu kita orang kata the first ever kita bawa tetamu wanita, perempuan yang rasanya kita dapat banyak komen-komen daripada listener kata, doktor, kenapa tidak ada tetamu wanita kan? Semua wanita, semua tetamunya adalah lelaki, man dan sebagainya. So season kedua ni kita akan lebih balance lagi. Yalah, kita kena balance kan kita punya pendengar kita, sebab ramai pendengar saya adalah 65% adalah di kalangan wanita dan mungkin mereka nak mengetahui banyak tentang jadi seorang ibu, jadi seorang corporate leader, jadi seorang pemimpin dan sebagainya kan. Dan hari ini kita membawa khas tentang tetamu kita dan hari ini juga saya akan lebih selesa lagi sebab tetamu kita punya lenggok bahasa dia lebih selesa untuk bercakap dalam English. So saya rasa saya gunakan English KL lah yang mudah kan, dan rasanya ramai yang boleh faham dan kita lebih fleksibel lagi untuk mendengar input, mendengar daripada pandangan daripada kita punya panelis. Dan let me introduce you our first guest for the second season in the first episode, Miss Rachael. Miss Rachael, please welcome. How are you?
Hello everyone. Wow, thank you Dr. Nazrul for having me today. I feel great to be the first invited female guest to be able to speak in this podcast.
Yes. How are you so far?
I feel good. Yes.
Mm-hmm. As you know, Rachael, Miss Rachael, I'm excited because because Rachael is a licensed counselor, seems like me, and also a mental speaker who are inspire many of the youths, especially student, parent, professional across Malaysia. She have done her masters in counselling and certifications in child psychology, and she also specialized in the emotional wellness, parenting, inner child healing, and Rachael also she's an author, A Path to Healing, 60 Days of Connection. Yeah, do you bring your book?
Not.
All right. A Father's Letter of Love. Oh, that's really touched the. You also a successful entrepreneur, mother. How many children?
I have one.
One children, and also passionate advocate in holistic growth. Miss Rachael also combine a psychological insight with real life experience. Both mother educator to help the children, parents build the emotional bonds. We are going to ask her questions about her turning point, meaning of life, and experience and humanity of her vision. This is what align with our podcast Dunia Nadi Akhirat. And all right, we set the stage now, and time to look back, Miss Rachael, because understand we are today require we are today knowing that exactly where we started, and we'll become our first deep dive segment, which we are calling the segment one, originating the turning point. Let me ask you one first question. Can you take us back the moment your journey truly began, the defining experience that shaped who you are today as Miss Rachael?
Well, I think this is a very important question. I have two perspectives I would like to share. One is my leadership, my journey of becoming a business owner, and another one it's a registered counselor. To run a business, I think that was by accident. That time, I think 15
Also
years
by
ago. No, it's not luck, it's hard work. Yeah. So that one, I sort of saw a opportunity to bring like a high tea concept in Malaysia. So that time I was traveling with my husband in New York. And then we saw that, hey, this is something very interesting. We want to have that. And at that time, we still don't have many high tea concept. So we thought of bringing this concept and just start small, like a party planner. So that's how we started. And another part is being a counselor. I embrace counseling a lot because that also helped me a lot as a person. So because I wanted to help more people, and I get myself certified, become a registered counselor, and I'm able to help more clients and even to give talk to students, to the corporate, to help them in terms of their mental health.
Many of us shaped by challenges. Was there a difficult period secretly become you a counselors today?
A secret period.
Yeah, I mean like
Yes, I wouldn't call that a secret period, but one of my turning point. I believe in counseling a lot. Before I became a counselor, I seek help from counselor for years.
wow, that is a
Yes.
very good open secret exposure.
Yeah. Because I believe a lot of people would think that, oh, you have issue with your mind, you have serious mental issue, then only you go and seek help for a counselor. It's not true.
Yes.
Normal people, healthy people, as long as you feel stressed, you can talk to a counselor. So that was one of the greatest decision that I made. I spoke to a counselor for years. Then only that I looked for her because I experienced some issue at work. I felt like I couldn't lead the team. So when I met the counselor, then I realized that a lot of all this blockage is actually come from the childhood. So we did a self-discovery journey, and then I realized that, oh wow, my upbringing can it can dictate my leadership style. But of course, knowing that is a self-discovery, how to break that to be able to lead more wholeheartedly, more genuinely, it's another journey of years that I work on myself. So because that journey benefit me a lot, so I thought, wow, and I like to help others, so I just decided to take up a counseling. Yeah, so during the MCO, so I became a registered counselor.
Nice,
Yeah.
congratulations. All right, that was very powerful to look back at the foundation that you have. Now that we understand who I am, who I was, that pivotal the moment of the shape, and let's talk about the intention first, yeah, because simply surviving the past isn't enough. We need to compass for the future also. That's bring the major section, which is meaning the purpose and grow. That's our next segment, because this core of our journey towards becoming the who I will be here will unpack how you translate those early lesson into sustainable and sense of purpose. And I would like to discuss this in the next segment to Rachel. What does the purpose mean to you now, and how your definitions change with the time and experience right now?
Well, this is a very deep question. Purpose of my life. When I was younger, the goal was different. I wanted to strive more. Currently, at this state, being a mother and being like yes, it's still a business owner and a counselor myself, I have changed my purpose in a way that I wanted to achieve inner peace. I think that's very, very important because remember I say that when I was young, I have so many fears. I couldn't really enjoy my younger days. I'm not sure whether that energy pushed me further to achieve more. However, I realized that without inner peace is very, very difficult because I'm not present. If I don't have peace, I'm not present. I'm not contented with the life that I have. So achieving inner peace, that is my number one goal. And live in the moment, not thinking, not feeling too anxious in the future or feeling too much regret of my past. Stay in the moment, and at the same time, wanted to bring more to cultivate the young generation, the younger people nowadays, especially my employees. My employees, when they work in my company, I always share with them, it's like, I understand that you won't work in a company for too long, that's okay. If you can use the company as a stepping stone, that is fine. But most importantly, it's when you work here, you leave the company, you need to be able to learn something in your life. You need to get the value and the diamond in your life. Yeah, so to become a better person, I think that's important. And of course, to build the company so that the company is sustainable, that's also very important. The company not only here for the profit, to able to bring value to the client. Like if we successfully achieve a event, so at least the client need to feel the value that we provide. It's not just a catering event. It's something memorable for them.
Nice. I just want to reflect, you say just now, about fears, right?
Yeah.
In many religions, Muslim, Christians, even Buddhists or Hindu, they they mention about fears. Yeah, fears. What you feel most fears in your life right now?
To me, I think at this point of life, I feel that the fear that I experienced during the younger times, it's all manageable. I have so many fears, like, but now it's all manageable. Fear of the future, fear of the health, like because COVID and all, somehow we have this health anxiety and fear of being a mother, fear that, like my son, want to make sure that he grow up well and healthy. This kind of fear. But good thing is, all these fear are all manageable and controllable. Yeah. So I channel the fear to hope. I think that helps me a lot.
Nice. Challenge from the fears, you change to the hope. So you don't answer my question. What the fears of most right now?
Most right now. Fear, I don't really have too much fear.
Are you fearless?
I wouldn't say I'm fearless. Like the fear I mentioned during my young time, like fear of the future, fear of company not doing well, fear of health, fear of all these my son's situation. That is still real. It's still at a certain point of life. I still feel fearful of it, but I managed to control that. So it doesn't really bother me that much.
But for me as a psychology, I mean, like, I went to your place, your your catering kitchen hub. You say that just now you are not come from the rich family, and then I saw, wow, she start from zero with this, and then she built all this the open kitchen, all proper. You have 60. How you say? How that's not fear for you?
Yeah.
I mean, how's not fear for you? I mean, like, of course, you are not come from F&B background. Yeah, of course you're not, right?
I'm not.
You're not,
Yeah,
right? You're not from F&B background. You start small and you become bigger. You expand bigger. I believe that you have more plans for many years. So that's how challenge. I mean, how you put that, not about your fears. My question is how you overcome that fears to invest, because everyone in front of us, our listener, they're fears to start something.
That's very valid question. Running a business, I think nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Even in a business, yes, you can. I can do well in this month, but it doesn't guarantee the next month profit. So this fear is always there. However, starting a business, we have learned to do there's many things that we learn to manage the fear. Like we can learn the cash flow management. We can also project our sales, and we can study the economy and see how we can plan ahead. In a way, it reduces the fear a lot. Yeah, instead of focusing on fear, we focusing on how to plan. Yeah, but yes, you're right. The fear of the business just drop to a lot. That is still there.
Yeah, but my question is, Rachael, people, our listeners, they fear to start something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can share to them.
I think to answer this question from a counselor and also a business owner, we need to identify what stops us. Is it a financial fear, or fear of failure, or fear of not knowing the future? Because when we work for others, we sort of like have a fixed salary every month.
Yep.
But when we start our business, our salary is not fixed. So identify the fear and then see whether it's something that we can break through. Yeah.
Nice.
To also say that the business, just now Dr. Nasrul mentioned about the business. You came to our factory, you saw the setup and all. I wouldn't say it's my I do it alone, because I also have a business partner, which is also my husband. So he came in and he is very structural. So in a way that he helped the business in terms of the system, the structure and all. So to my answer is start a business to also find a good partner to compensate your the area that you don't focus at. Yeah.
Yeah, you are blessing your partner is your husband and your soulmate. Yeah. So, do you believe in spiritual?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, our podcast is about DNA, Dunia Nadi Akhirat. So, do you have your ritual or your micro habits to keep you grounded and your spiritual aligned when you amid the chaos? I mean, for example, you are a business owner, you have 60 staff, So, what your spiritual habit? What do you normally do?
For spiritual, for me personally, I find it very helpful. It's like alone time with myself, and also my faith. Like through depends on your religion, so you can. I think prayer is very powerful. Yeah, to get the peace before starting of the day or end of the day or middle of the day. It depends. And that helps me a lot to overcome my fear. And one thing I want to mention, being a counselor, I also like to spend time. I call it like an inner child. It's also the younger version of myself, the things that I like to do when I was young. I think that helps a lot. Yeah.
Let's move in for segment 4. Rachael, how do you cultivate empathy both for others and for yourself, especially when people misunderstand your intention?
For me, I think if people misunderstand me, the first question I will ask whether this person is someone very important in my life that I need to go and clarify. Yeah, because to clarify myself, sometimes it's difficult. If this person is important, that I need them to understand my intentions, I will understand from their perspective first, because everyone has their own perspective. It's not that they misunderstand me. Maybe they have a different interest, different motivation. I understand why they misunderstand me first. So by knowing that, then I will able to share my point. But when I share my point, I need to be able to know that not everyone will understand me eventually. So I have to accept that sometimes we just have to agree with disagree, and that's okay. As long as it doesn't bring any harm to both of us, I think it's fine.
I remember one of the Shark Tank scene, they never bring partners among your family, business partners. So you bring your husband as your partner.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of here and there in the business. So how you align your I mean, as a mother, as a wife, and also the business partner, how that you bring that? Follow up that question.
I think this is a very interesting question.
Yeah.
For me, I would think it depends. Of course, every situation there's pro and con.
Yeah.
But while you work with your husband, of course, when you go home off work, you still talk about work.
Right.
Yeah, that is very normal. It's like the first thing you wake up, the things that you want to talk is about work. Yeah. So that it's good and bad, depends how we look at it. The good thing is we have like a mutual goal together. The bond is stronger in a way because the benefit also tied together, the financial tied up together, and besides from a family. So it depends on the personality type.
That's good. That's good. All right. As a counselor, when you help others to heal, Rachael, where do you go to heal yourself?
Where do I heal myself?
Yeah.
I believe that I do answer the question at the beginning that I have a counselor. Is to release my stress, and if I have any doubts or if I have any issue, emotional stress in life, I'll seek help from my counselor. Yeah, and also I think religion or your faith is very important to reset and to bring hope to your life.
How you want to encourage our listener out there to seek help? Like you, you're a strong woman, you have business, 60 employee under you, and you also like openly say you seek help, right? So how you want to encourage people out there? It's okay to seek help.
That's such an important question. To me personally, I do not think I'm strong. I'm just capable in a certain aspect. I still have my soft side. Well, being a woman, sometimes the emotion can be very overwhelming.
Be woman, be mother.
Yes, because a lot of things coming at the same time with all the responsibility and the social expectations and all. First thing we need to understand that if we talk to our friends about our problem, they are not professional. Sometimes when you tell them one thing, they may give you unsolicited advice or give them what they think is right without really understand your situation. So seeking help from professional is very important because the professional know the right intervention to your issue, and they also be able to listen to you, so that help you to process your emotion and help you to untangle and then guide you so that you can make a better solution and direction in your life. So seek help is something very courageous and something that we encourage everyone to do, rather than keep the issue to yourself and then try to talk to. It's not that not good talking to your friends and family, but they don't have the professional skill to help you. Yeah, to help you to perhaps to come out with the situations. Yeah.
Right. Nice. Thank you. So it's okay to seek help, right? No matter who you are.
Of course, it's important to seek help.
Yeah. So our journey, Rachael, through the past, we anchor ourselves, the present purpose, and then acknowledge the importance of the connection. Now it's a time to cast our gaze firmly towards the horizon. that this is to bring us to our final, perhaps most crucial segment, vision, legacy, future, and wisdom. This is where we are synthesize everything that we discussed, the whole podcast with you, the who I was and the who I am, and then our core value clarity define that who I will be, and we are not just dreaming. We are establishing the definition vision that will guide us to our next steps to forwards. So my follow-up question, Rachael, what kind of world that you hope your work will leave behind in 10 years in the future?
Well, for me personally, I will hope that a world that care for the environment. It is not just a one-person work. The environment, if you have fresh air, if you have unpolluted environment, I think not only help us to also help the next generation. Yeah, imagine like all the rubbish and all the waste that we created in our generation. If you don't plan that, who is going to clear that? So to me, I would think environment is very important. Environment and a healthy mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. To follow up the question, what the toughest challenges that facing Gen Z right now, the teachers supporting them and new parents raising them right now, what are the missing? And as a counselor, as a mother, as the boss, this is a very bonus controversial question.
Yeah.
What do you see this?
Wow. Talks about parenting, I think it's going to be a long session, but I'll try to keep it short. Yeah. The issue faced with Gen Z and even more younger generation, they are very into gaming. They find joy in playing computer games and all. For me, I don't really play game. Yeah, I'm not sure about Dr. Nazrul. Do you into gaming and all?
Before, when I was children lah.
Oh, okay. So what I hear a lot is a lot of saying that gaming is not good. You shouldn't spending so much time and all. However, as a mother or as an educator, I think we need to know this is part of their life. Gaming is part of their life. So what can we support them and not abusing gaming in a way to get joy and a human connection? I think understanding them better and at the same time also don't be judgmental. I think I hear a lot of parents, especially in a different generation, they will say something like, in my generation, I don't do the things that you are doing. We are different. Why I can't and why you couldn't? They tend to compare themselves. So comparing is not good because the world changed. We cannot expect them same like us. But most important thing, if we want to cultivate and educate the younger generation, most importantly, it's we need to put ourselves in their shoes. And see how we can support them emotionally better and hear what excites them and really understand their world more. And before we implement any rules or any judgment towards them.
All right. If you could, as a mother, if you could design a school subject for every child to learn, what it would be and why?
If I would be able to design a subject, I would implement mental health in all the stuff from preschool. It's so important. We can't strive if we can't manage our own emotion. So understanding our emotion and how to deal with difficult moment and difficult emotion, it's not something scary. So with that, implementing a subject that also can help them in terms of mental health, not only beneficial to the student and also for the teacher and for the parents as well. Yeah.
Right, that's good. Mental health is important. Should be a subject in school, right? So finally, Rachel, if your life were a book, what will your title, the next chapter, and why?
Wow, okay. Never thought of that. Uh, well, I think it will something be like it's okay to be yourself, something along the line. Dare to be yourself.
Dare to be yourself.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good
yeah,
title.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Do you want to promote about your books? You have a book in shops, whatever. You want to? You have you written book, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So the book, right? I wrote. It's for daughters, especially that are missing father love while growing up. This book, it's a 60 days letter for the readers to reinstall the love. Well, we feel good when we hear someone say good things to us. So that is like a affirmation, 60-day affirmation from young to adulthood journey. So you just imagine that it's your father say that to you. A lot of time when we grow up, we don't receive the love from our father. And especially in the Asian culture, our father is busy working and there's not so much of emotional connections. So with that love letter, I hope that you were able to connect with your inner child and to find the positive affirmation for you to move forward and to live a more fulfilling life.
Where do you get the book?
Yeah. So the book, you can get it from Amazon and also in the social media, in Instagram.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Dr. Nasro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we close the curtain, our first episode of the podcast DNA Season 2. Thank you so much, Miss Rachel, for your time, for sharing your journey from your origin to your final thought and legacy, and willingness to be honest and about who you are, who you will be, and truly inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Nazrul, for having me.
Right.
Thank you.
Terima kasih kepada semua penonton. Saya menunggu anda punya pandangan untuk next guest kita untuk DNA Podcast. InsyaAllah kita akan bersiaran untuk episod yang seterusnya untuk season 2. Saya menunggu pandangan dan apa-apa sahaja lantunan idea daripada semua. Boleh email saya drnazrulazizi@gmail.com ataupun just comment to our social media untuk apa-apa guest ataupun ni sebarang anda punya pandangan adalah kami sangat menghargai. Terima kasih semua. Ingat, DNA dunia dan di akhirat. Assalamualaikum. See you.